Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, my review is on something that you might wonder how much I could really say about. But there is a lot about it. The Nalgene water bottle. Please click like and subscribe to join my hiking family. If you don't know about the Nalgene water bottle, you're in for a treat. These things are extremely durable. They are guaranteed for life, and I have seen them take lots of abuse. A buddy of mine was working on re-roofing his house, and the full Nalgene that he had up there fell off the second floor, bounced off the pool deck, skittered a couple of times, and it just has a couple of scuffs on it. Mine hasn't seen quite that much abuse. It's got some scuffs here and there, some scratches, and some general wear, but it looks like it's still fairly new. They are guaranteed, as I said, for life. That's how sure that Nalgene is that this is going to last you forever. So let's get into this. One of the features I love about this water bottle is the fact that the cap is attached permanently. Now granted, you could take this off, but it is attached. So whether you're trekking through a swamp or on a mountainside or wherever, when you open this up to take a drink, you don't have to worry about whether or not the cap is going to fall off. It's not going to fall into a swamp, it's not going to roll down a mountain, it's not going to roll off the roof. If this rolls off the roof, this is rolling off the roof. So that's a great feature. And it's watertight. I keep this thing in my car. It doesn't matter which way I throw it. It will not leak. I've never had one of these leak. It's graduated on the side so that you can tell how much exactly you have left in your bottle. And if you need to measure out a certain amount, like for one of my camp meals, you can measure out exactly how much water you need so there's no guesswork. Or if you use the GSI Outdoors How You Light boiler, that also has graduated markings inside the pot. So that helps. But it basically is just a good idea to let you know how much you've consumed during the hike, how much you have left, how much you need to ration depending on how far it is to the next water source. Nalgene has also designed these to withstand extreme temperatures. They can safely go down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit, and they can go up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. They can go to boiling. Now, I've never taken mine up to boiling, but I have put hot water in it. Because one really cool use of this that you might not think of is on a very cold night on the trail, you put hot water in this, put it in the foot of your sleeping bag. Not only will your feet stay warm, but the sleeping bag will also stay nice and toasty warm as well. And when you wake up in the morning, you won't have frozen water. You'll have water that you're ready to drink to hydrate before hitting the trail. On one of my recent section hikes of the AT, it never got above 28 degrees on one day. And as we were walking along, just the motion of the water in the bottle, it actually started to freeze while we were hiking. And after a while, it started sounding like we were shaking martinis on the trail. There was that much ice built up in there. So if you put hot water in it, that'll delay how long it takes for ice to start forming in this if you're hiking in freezing temperatures. It's dishwasher safe, so there's no hassle in keeping this clean. There's no hoping you got it clean. You throw it in the dishwasher, especially if you have a sanitized cycle, you never have to worry about it. Now, it's also, very importantly, BPA free. Because if you know anything about plastics, there are a lot of toxic chemicals that can leach into whatever is inside. And if you have a regular plastic bottle and it's exposed to heat, like sitting in a hot car, the toxins in that plastic will leach into your water, and then you wind up drinking that. This Nalgene bottle does not have the BPA, does not have those toxins. It will not leach anything into your water. I can keep this in a hot car, and other than the less than pleasant experience of drinking hot or lukewarm water, I don't have to worry about this. I can always stay hydrated. I can always have it in my car. They also make a 16-ounce version that fits better into a cup holder, so you can look into that as well. But this is a great bottle. You can put hot water in it. You don't have to worry about the chemicals getting into it. Another feature I don't think they planned on when they designed this bottle is that it makes a good lantern on the campsite. If you wrap your headlamp around it, as you see up here, it diffuses the light and disperses it more evenly and around. Now the headlamp itself does give off good light, but sometimes it can be a little harsh. So if you put it through here, it diffuses it and it softens that light, and it more evenly lights your campground. Now of course, if you're going to use it that way, you may want to get one of a Nalgene bottle of a lighter color so that you get a richer, fuller, brighter light. I've had a couple of people ask me why I carry something that's so much heavier than your standard water bottle. Many hikers, especially through hikers on the AT, tend to go for the standard water bottle you get at any grocery store, convenience store, whatever, the disposable plastic bottles. However, those, if you've ever reused one for any length of time, they do break down and they eventually crack and spring leaks. And the last thing you want is for your water bottle to be leaking. If that is your source of life on the trail, you don't want your water bottle to leak. So this is worth a little extra weight to make sure that I can stay hydrated. The only way that this wouldn't work for me is if it rolled off the mountain and I couldn't retrieve it. There are too many ways for that thin wall plastic to fail. So I recommend going with something strong and durable. I recommend the Nalgene water bottle. This has been my review of my Nalgene water bottle and a quick overview of some of its features and some of its uses. Do you have a Nalgene water bottle? How do you like it? Have you ever had a Nalgene water bottle break? Leave me a comment below. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave a comment or send me an email at trailnamace@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to visit trailnamace.com to find links to products I've reviewed. Thanks for watching, and keep hiking!